Reddit found a card skimmer on the Canada Computers checkout page. A Canada Computers customer has discovered a card skimmer embedded directly into the company's website checkout page. The malicious script was found siphoning names, addresses, and credit card details to a third-party server in real time, suggesting a server-side compromise rather than a single browser-based attack.
Ooh.
Reports indicate fraudulent charges dating back to early December, meaning the breach may have gone undetected for weeks, or really potentially longer, considering it's saying fraudulent charges. They might have been harvesting for a long time before they started actually using, which is extremely common in these cases. So I suspect it was a lot longer than that. Canada Computers has not yet issued a public statement, and affected customers are being advised to review recent credit activity via an email. Dang. Is an email enough of a notification when dealing with this big of a security breach? What should companies do to handle this? I don't know how much more you can really do than that.
I don't know, other than not have it happen in the first place, but clearly that ship sailed.
Yeah, they're a relatively small shop running a internet commerce operation. It can be tough out there. This is one of those things where it's totally the consumer advocacy of this, something's got to happen, all that kind of stuff. Are we effectively just funneling everyone to big players managing their stores for them? Is that a good thing? Do we want that?
No, we don't want that.
Then sometimes there's going to be some security problems. Even with the big players, there are going to be security problems.
I know. But, see, this is the issue, though.
The overreaction to stuff like this can result in...
No, you're so right.
...scaring people away
Do you get tired of it?
From being responsible.
Is it just exhausting to be you?
I'm not right all the time.
No, but this is one that I gotta admit, I would not have seen that angle on.
Yeah.
If you gave me 2 hours to sit and think about it, I wouldn't go, oh my God, we need to chill out. We need to kind of let Canada Computers regroup, and we need to continue to support them, because otherwise, oh my God, our only options are just going to be freaking Amazon and Newegg.
Yeah.
To be clear, Canada Computers almost certainly brought this upon themselves in a variety of ways.
They never responded to my email. Guys, come on.
I remember them being a meme internally at NCIX. You saw how broken our IT infrastructure was and our internal systems were. I think I showed you our product management portal and stuff.
Oh yeah.
And then the punchline was, yeah, but Canada Computers was still using fax till a year ago. So right. But still, at least they exist, and I guess that's something that is kind of good. Yeah. Shout out Memex too. I guess those are our Canadian holdouts. Computer retailer bros.
And that's the problem, is they're holdouts, and I'm not going to single them out. I'll single out everything, basically. It's not just the computer industry, it's every industry. Shops like this are holdouts, and in a lot of cases they're not long for this world, because things like this can potentially crush them out of business, and then you just funnel people to Amazon or whoever else, basically Amazon and Walmart, and the big box places that have extremely long histories of abusing people on much deeper levels than credit cards, which are often fixable, because your credit card company, if you report it properly, will just give you your funds back and give you a new card.
Compare at unfixable. Sorry, that's calling back to an earlier topic.
Do you want to funnel to places like that?
No.
Right? So it's okay, I don't know.
No, you're right.
It's the same argument that I used to have with people who would rage at Blizzard developers who would say kind of silly things at BlizzCon.
Yeah.
Is the result of that, which we saw happen, was less developers on stage taking less questions, and if they do take questions, those questions being curated beforehand, which is less transparency and less good for you. You sometimes have to think about not what is the result that you want, but what is the result that will happen based on your actions.
Yep. So Canada Computers has released a statement. Thank you, the female audience, for posting this in Floatplane chat. So they're doing their best, complimentary to your credit monitoring and etc. We're investigating, we're doing stuff. So, thank you for doing stuff, and hopefully this isn't too damaging to either the customers who were inflicted or to Canada Computers. By and large, we do want smaller, even if they are chains. We'd still rather have a smaller chain exist. Can you imagine that we'd be sitting here today saying that? I'd rather root for like my smaller chain than the large, like giant mega fish that eats up everything.
I mean, the mom and pop computer shops are like gone.
Yeah.
There are a few.
Yeah, even Black Lab, I think, shut down.
Really?
Or the store did anyway.
Yeah.
Let's see. We have gone mobile.
Yeah.
There it is.
That is another way of saying that we don't have a brick and mortar anymore.
We do on-site services, same great number, same trusted service. So this is the one that I bought out all the inventory of. And
that's a sick acronym.
Yeah, Black Lab on-site service.
That is a sick acronym.
I mean, he was a funny guy. Like he had a ton of personality.
Awesome.
That doesn't surprise me that he would have like a pretty cool brand.
Super not surprised. And the next one on the order to get knocked over is places like Canada Computers and Memex, and again all the other industries. I'm not like signaling them out. Sorry. I still have like a bit of a clogged throat from being sick. I still have like minor symptoms from being sick.
I still have a bit of a clogged throat from that apple praise.